In hockey, the puck never stops moving, and nor do the NHL standings in the playoffs. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right here with round 2 of NHL Keeping Score. Welcome back, everybody, to NHL Keeping Score. I am your host, Makai Winfrey, and today we are joined by our same 3 analysts as we usually are, and we have a lot to talk about, so I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to go right into talking to them. JP, Joe, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm repping the future Cup winners as always, but I'm excited to be back.
Excited to be back? He is, maybe. I'm making sure. Ro, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right, I guess, but a little sad about this playoffs. Devils aren't there, but we'll be back next year, so it's all right.
Be back next year. Are you sure? You're positive?
We'll see, I guess.
And Caden, K-Man, what do you got to say?
Is it dusty in here? Do we need a broom? I'm sorry. Sweep. Yeah, I feel great. The Rangers swept the Capitals. Great fashion. Obviously dominated them.
The Washington Ovechkin.
Show them who the better Lindgren is. Let's be for real.
Washington penalties.
The Washington Tom Wilsons, bro. What a bum.
Washington fights.
The Washington fights is crazy. Yeah. Well, we're going to go right into the first topic of discussion, and that's going to be reviewing who you guys picked as your long shots for the NHL playoffs. Or you could call it your clown pick, whatever you want to call it. The team that you basically took a crap on. We're going to start with Joe, and talking about the Capitals, Joe, what do you got to say?
Yeah, this isn't really much of a surprise. The Capitals just suck. They don't have it in them. They never did. They're not going to be a playoff team for a while. They're old. They don't have it anymore. They don't. And, they got swept, so, it can't get much worse than that.
Yeah, who was that acquisition? His last name starts with an M. I can't remember his name. He's like a young guy. I know you're saying they're old. Like they're good. They're good players are all old. I think his name was like Milano or something like that.
Oh yeah,
he's
Milano.
a young guy. He's really good. I know they said they had a lot of guys. It's really split with the Capitals. It's either old dudes or it's guys where that was their first playoffs, and so it's really hard to to try and put anything decent together for a run.
Indeed. Yeah.
I agree.
The Red Wings should have made it. I think we can all agree there.
Yeah.
Would have been a better fight at least.
Not much of a discussion here. We're all in agreement.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on.
Caps are washed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Old team.
Yeah.
Ro, you picked the Golden Knights, and you were almost scared there. You almost got upset.
I really did get scared there at the end because, my picks were not the best this round, and none of us were. There was a lot of really surprising series like that Florida series, but we'll get into that later. The Vegas Golden Knights are cheaters, and they don't belong. They don't deserve to be in the playoffs.
Indeed.
Oh, I saw.
Well, you saw that one of their guys who they used to re-navigate the cap scored the go-ahead goal in that game where they were down 3-2 in the series.
Yeah. My dad was showing me someone had a Mark Stone jersey, but instead of saying Stone, it said LTIR, and they took a picture with Mark Stone's wife.
That was his wife. Yeah, right. That was wild.
It was so funny.
Utter betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Again, Golden Knights did not advance into the second round. And Caden, yours was also a pretty good pick compared to those.
Yeah, we went 3 for 3 on teams that are jokes. Speaking of jokes, the Islanders getting outshot by like 100 in a playoff game. They gave the Canes a fight, which makes me scared for the Canes against the Rangers. Because if you're having the Islanders put up a fight against you, and then you're going against the Rangers, what's going to happen?
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be brutal. I'm going to be honest. But a bum team, boring team to watch, didn't belong in the playoffs.
Yeah, we went 3 for 3 on the joke team, just like we're gonna go 1 for 1 on the Mr. C challenge later. So
Yeah, he's all hyped about that. They're gonna go for 5.
I am hyped. That's not true. Not true.
We haven't done anything yet.
You got Jeff Bookaboom over there.
I'm not hyped.
Listen, Jeff Bookaboom was a good guess.
No, it
You
wasn't.
said he was a Ranger who was a fighter.
It was a bad guess.
There's another Ranger that was a fighter. You should have given me more time.
Okay. So
Marty Turco was a better guess.
Still not right.
It is 2 shows to go now.
No place to talk.
It is 2 shows ago now.
Unless I have an
So,
opinion.
yeah. Anyway, so I do have to show us and our viewers how we will be scoring points for, your matchups that you predict. So why don't we show that right now? If you get the wrong team, it's no points. I mean, duh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If you get the right team in the wrong game, it's wrong number of games, it's 1 point. But if you get both correct, it's 2 points. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory, guys.
Yeah. Just like last year.
With that being said, why don't we go into reviewing the Western Conference matchups from this first round? I think that's a pretty good idea. Why don't we start with the Oilers and Kings?
Yeah. Oof. My bad,
Yeah,
guys.
Kay was not.
Whoa, looks like we got two 2-points right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can possibly pick the Kings over the Oilers. I mean, I don't know. The Oilers just seem like such a better team to me. The Kings are a good team, but wow, the Oilers are so much better. And I just hate the Kings too.
I just thought that was my real upset pick. And maybe it's just because I like the Kings. I have a soft spot for the Kings, even though they did steal that 1 cup from the Rangers.
Stole a cup from the Devils too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
20s
feel like they're always like a good fighting team. They're never like too dirty or anything. They're always, they're pretty good.
Good, solid team.
Looks like somebody is in first place by 2 points. You guys
On the
want-
West.
You guys want to take a wild guess?
On the West.
On the West.
On the
West. That's the West.
On the West.
So we'll
Let's go.
we'll review one more time. Any other matchups or anything else you want to talk about here, guys, on the West?
Wait,
I'm-
I do.
I'm-
Yeah, well, I
there's
mean, the
nothing else,
Stars,
or-
Dallas, like that was, Golden Knights Stars was kind of crazy. I said they were going to get it done in 5. I think I was kind of disappointed in this Golden Knights team, I will say, because it's like with all the acquisitions they got, they just really didn't do much with it.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying the Stars are a really good team, but like, still, I was expecting a little bit more out of the Golden Knights, I think.
And not to hold this up, I just want to talk about that Avalanche Jets matchup too.
That's crazy.
It was a really good series, but like I thought it would be a little more neck and neck after that first game.
Oh, yeah.
But after that first game, the Avalanche kind of ran away with it, and I was just really hoping because I hate the Avalanche.
Yeah, if
You want
any-
to see Toffoli do it?
Don't we all?
Huh?
Tyler Toffoli?
I did want to see Tyler Toffoli win. Yeah,
So
best Devils player this season.
I'll just give my 2 cents because I actually did have a matchup prediction. I didn't put it on the show, but I did say that I thought the Stars were going to win in 6 against the Golden Knights, and I was wrong. But I got
I
the
said
right
that
team.
too.
So
Yeah, it's a surprise.
we will. Okay. So we will move on to our East though, because we don't want to spend too much time on the West. What do we guys think?
Ooh, did someone get every single series right in the East? Ooh,
So
sorry,
did
Joe.
I. What are you talking about?
lost
So
by
did I.
1 game.
Okay.
It was
Joe
it
did
went
it.
to
Joe
game
was the one that
Did I
7.
get more? Oh no, we
I
got the
was
same
so
amount of
close
points.
to getting those 2 points for the Leafs in 7-1, but it went.
I was so happy when that game got pushed to 7. I was so hyped.
Yeah.
Did you guys both say sweep for the Canes series? What did you say there?
In 6. I said in 6.
Oh, really?
No, wait,
said
no,
it-
I said 5. I said 5.
I said
No,
it-
you
They
did.
won in 6.
5.
They won in 6.
1 in 5.
I'm pretty sure they
No,
won
they
in
won
6.
in 5. I just got double points. You must have said 4. Like, there's no way you said
You said the
6.
Canes swept the Islanders. That is interesting.
Did you say 6?
Huh? I said 5.
No, you didn't.
Or did I say 5? I don't know, man.
I was the only one that
I got
got.
We can
points.
check
I'm not
later, we can
complaining.
check.
I was the only one that got.
I got
double.
points. I'm not complaining.
That Bruins Florida game series. Oh no, sorry, the Florida
Leafs.
Tampa.
Leafs.
You're-
Wait, Florida?
you're way
Florida
Oh,
Tampa.
Bruins. I thought you said Bruins. I don't know why.
No, the Florida Tampa series was crazy. I thought it'd be so much like more neck
Neck
and neck,
and neck,
but
yeah,
it
exactly.
wasn't.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I feel like we see where Tampa's trajectory is going. It's
Yeah, they're on the way down.
They had their run. It's over.
They had
Their
3.
stock is trending.
I mean, they get 2 or 3 cups out of that too,
Yes,
right?
2, and they had 3
Almost had a
appearances.
three.
almost had
Almost.
3. Thank
Thanks,
God.
thanks to.
First of all, also COVID cups. Let's be for real.
Thanks, but all thanks
was
to
stupid.
all
Yeah.
thanks to
Yeah.
Devils legend Andre Palat, the Tampa Bay could win 2
all
cups.
Okay.
He's got 2
Okay.
cups.
All right.
Sure,
all
Yeah,
right.
how many
Any-
cups does Otemi Panarin have? That's
Okay.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
So how many cups does Jack Hughes have?
Yeah, right.
Like,
The argument goes the
Whatever.
same way.
he didn't even get a cup with the Devils. What's your okay?
Next
Keep going.
round.
Is
Get
there,
out of here.
do you have anything else to say on the East, I should say? Or you
No,
guys-
I
I'm
think,
all
I
good
think all
on
the
these.
matchups. I mean, the
They were all kind of cool.
Bruins Leafs matchup was great. You know, I think they're all pretty good. Yeah.
All right. So, without further ado, let's show them the standings in total. We got
Oh, no way.
a 3-way tie. Joe, you actually had a great West, but because your East was so poor,
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
four.
have a-
Let's talk about it.
I have a complaint.
Yeah,
Why
4.
is Joe higher than me on? It says Joe, me, then Caden. I don't like
You
that.
want to talk about a poor performance?
We all
What
got
is going
tied.
on
I don't
with
think
your
Joe
hair?
Yeah,
should
my,
be on
my
top
hair's
of
not
me.
having it today. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
that's a poor performance.
That's a poor. It is a poor
That's the
performance.
definition.
You know what else is a poor performance?
What?
Excuse me. That was a bad
poor-
misspeak. You know what? I
poor
can't even talk now. That's a bad
performance?
misspeak.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just gonna move right on to the next thing.
Yeah,
We're gonna move right on to the next topic, which is, you know what? I don't even want to do this. You know what? You know why?
What?
Because we have to talk about the next round, and I just want to get right to the cup. I'm excited for
Yeah,
cup
I
action.
appreciate your
But
enthusiasm. It's the only
let's talk
positive
about
thing about you hosting.
let's talk about the next round. Let's start with the West. The first matchup we got here is the Stars and the Avalanche. Why don't we show what you guys are thinking? And actually, before we do that, why don't we have Kate? Why don't you talk about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we got Stars and Avalanche. I took the Stars in this one personally. I think the Avalanche, they were kind of like an average team all season. Stars have been doing actually really well. Their PK is pretty good. It's like 82%, something like that, on the higher end. Avalanche just average right there, like 75 or whatever. And then, but also the Stars created so many more opportunities than the Golden Knights do, like just in general when they're playing. And I feel like they're a very, very exciting team, obviously. And they got Otter. He didn't play all the games, but he doesn't look bad. And I think that they're a defensively strong team that can create opportunities really well. And so that's why I had the Stars taking this one. I think it'll be a good series, though. And also, the top 4 guys on the Avalanche, Makar, McKinnon, Rantanen, and Lehkonen. Makar, McKinnon, and Lehkonen had 9 points. Rantanen had 8 points. That's insane. They have 35 combined points for their top 4 guys. That's crazy.
Awesome.
In the last series, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, you two are gonna have something to say in other matchups, but do you have anything you want to add to that?
Also, screw Kale Makar.
Jake Ottinger.
We love you, Jared McCann. Father.
Jake
That's what they
Ottinger.
call him.
Jake
He took
Ottinger.
out Jared McCann last year in the.
Yeah, Jake Ottinger's awesome. Right now he has a 925 save percentage. Got that off my notes. I took notes because I came prepared. I did. Anyways, yeah, I love Jake Ottinger. He's great. I really like this Dallas team. I don't like when they beat the Devils, but I really do like this team. Jason Robertson is awesome. Lupe Hintz, I love that guy. I love Lupe Hintz. He had a lot of goals last year. That's all I know. I like the Stars.
Heiskanen's underrated too.
Miro Heiskanen.
People say that he's like a bust because he was drafted over Makar.
No.
I mean, yeah, like you could have went with Makar, it would have been better, but still.
been-
Don't throw shade on
I like
Heiskanen's
Heiskanen.
great.
I don't like Makar.
I would
Heiskanen
have
better,
drafted
yeah.
Heiskanen over
Makar's
Makar.
a.
Hot take.
Really?
I would have.
Okay.
No, I
but
wouldn't,
Think
but
about,
I
think
hate
about
it.
their performance pre-league. Like Makar with BC or whatever, I would have taken Makar
Yeah.
higher.
No,
Like,
yeah, you're
like
right, you're right.
Regardless of what they've done since, like he has a cup or whatever, but like I still would have taken Makar over Heiskanen back then.
Yeah, no, I got you. All right. I don't have anything to add. I'm chilling.
We don't have anything to add.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we talk about the other West matchup? We've got Row, you got the Canucks, and you got the Oilers.
Well, it's
Sorry,
the picks.
yeah, my bad. I skipped over that because I went too early before. Now I go back too late. So we've got the Stars and the Avalanche, obviously, and here are you guys' predictions.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tight matchup. I mean, I'm just saying the Stars because I really like the Stars and I really hate the Avalanche.
Yeah.
And I don't think they can do it in less than 7 games if they do beat them.
This is a big opportunity.
I think they could squeeze it. I just think they're very they're just a strong, well-rounded team, and I think that the Avalanche, they've just fallen to kind of just as far as playoff teams go. Obviously they're good, but as far as playoff teams go, they're still they're average, and I feel like the Stars are just a step above that. Obviously they are best in the Central, I think, right? So.
Yeah, I think that this is a huge opportunity for me because I'm the only person that actually picked the Avs. In 7, I think again, like you said, it's gonna be a tight matchup. I don't know if the Stars' defense, I'm not saying they have a bad defense, I'm just saying that the Avs' offense is that good that it's going to make them look bad.
Right.
Again, you have Makar from the point, McKinnon doing all the guys you said.
Yeah.
They're insane. I don't really see anybody, besides the Rangers, of course, stopping them. So we'll see it.
No, nothing else to add.
No,
So I'm gonna drop myself out here. I'm gonna say the Avalanche at 7. I just want to throw my hat in the ring for this second round. So I'm gonna say Avalanche at 7. But let's show the next matchup. I apologize. We have Ro. You got the Canucks and the Oilers.
Yeah, I really love this Canucks team. That might be just some favoritism because I'm a Hughes guy. Quinn Hughes, on the season he had 92 points, 5 points in the playoffs, 92 points. So good for a defenseman.
Adam Fox better.
Adam Fox is not better.
Adam
I don't
Fox
care
is
what
so
you
much
say. JT Miller, he had 103 points. He was the highest scoring Canuck. Right now he has 6 points in the playoffs. Pedersen, surprising. I thought he had the most on the Canucks, but he only has 89 points on the season, 3 points in the playoffs. Stuart Skinner, he wasn't the greatest. They were talking about him going to the AHL in the beginning of the series, but he's really stepped it up. Right now he has a .883. Oh no, last year had a .883 save percentage. This year has a .910 save percentage.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah,
So
it's
he's showing a lot of improvement. Casey DeSmith, he's been doing great. .911 save percentage. He's really stepped it up since that Thatcher Demko's been out. I don't know if he's going to come back. We'll have to wait and see for that. But even if they don't get Thatcher Demko back, they're in good hands.
Yeah, and Brock Besser's really been stepping it up too. He had those two huge goals late. By the way, it is Besser. It's not Boeser.
Yeah, I got it now. I got it. It's a one-time thing. I know Brock Besser.
Yeah.
Joe, remind me after the show. I have to show you this awesome clip of Besser.
Besser, I love Besser.
I didn't even talk about the others.
I'm just gonna say the same things I said with the Oilers-Kings series. I think the dangerous thing with this Oilers team is it takes one thing to go wrong and everything starts to crumble.
Yeah.
It's. I just feel like we see their problems, like what happened in the beginning of the season or whatever. We see that stuff happen where it's it doesn't take much for the entire team to start to fall apart.
Yeah.
McDavid's frustrated because it sucks, but that's why I think that's why I picked the Kings. I thought it was gonna happen in the first series. I picked the Canucks because I think it'll happen in the second series. I'm just waiting for this Oilers team to fall apart.
The Oilers are the leaves of the second round.
Yeah,
they're not going to make it past.
You're right. It doesn't really take a lot for them to crumble because their goaltending issues and the defensive issues. I know you got the two best players in the world on your offense, and Zach Hyman, who is the crease crasher, the goat. Yeah, he cannot shoot the puck outside of literally the crease. He can't do anything else.
Yeah, it's tough with the Oilers because they're so offensive heavy, and you see this with the Devils too. Because on the lowest scale, obviously, because they don't have the scores like the Oilers have, but they're so offensive heavy, and they just need the defense.
I had to keep us moving on from this great discussion, but I'm gonna say we have to look at our points and our guesses for. This matchup.
Yeah, this is a really fair one.
Wow, another big opportunity.
Joe is on the other side of a lot of these trades. It's going to be very interesting. Either me and Rowan are going to be ahead by a lot, or Joe's going to be ahead by a lot, and me and Rowan are going to be.
I think it's really going to come down to the Canucks not being the best goaltending wise because of DeSmith. Yeah. And again, God forbid anything happens to DeSmith, they have Artur Silovs. Sounds very trustworthy. He did win a game. I think he won that game, but sounds very, very trustworthy. Yeah. No, not really, but So McDavid, they got to capitalize on that. They can't let that opportunity go to waste. So I got him in 6.
Yeah. They're gonna lose them, man.
I'm with Joe again. I'm gonna give it the Oilers, but I'm gonna give it in 7. So
fair enough.
We're gonna say that.
Fair enough.
But we talked about enough of the West. Let's talk about everyone's favorite conference, the East. We're not going to go to your team yet. We're going to go to the other matchup. We've got the Panthers and the Bruins.
Ugh, boring.
And Joe, you are, we're not talking about your boring matchup. You're the one talking about it, so go for it.
Yeah, let's just be honest. The Panthers own the Bruins. Come on. They beat the President's Trophy as the final seed in the playoffs last year. That's going to be in the Bruins' head. They're not going to forget that. They're going to be on their mind all day.
They're going to be scared.
So Panthers, Barkov, Kachuk, Bobrovsky, and net. They're insane. Verhaeghe's been clutch in the playoffs too. Sam
Sam
Bennett, Sam
Bennett.
Reinhart.
Bennett.
Their third line can be a first line on the Devils. So yeah. So no, they're gonna be very difficult to stop. Aaron Ekblad is another guy. You know, what's his name? Brooks Koepka's least favorite player.
To take the opposite end, you could also say the same thing about the Bruins. These are two deep teams. I mean, you got guys like Morgan Geekie, like
Morgan Geekie.
Kraken legend.
All
Morgan
right,
Geekie.
brother.
And they also got Jesper Boquist.
Jesper Boquist. No, but they do have
They're all fourth liners, dude. What are you talking about?
They haven't, but they're good depth players.
Jesper Boquist has a goal every now and then.
Matt Rempe is a good depth player. That's a good depth player.
Yes, he is.
You're a Ranger fan.
No, I'm saying he is, but I'm saying like the Bruins like.
But they also have Pavel Zacha. And
Pavel Zacha,
he's
old.
40. I don't care. He's old, but he's still a very good contributing player.
Look, I'm not completely down on the Bruins, but you know
Also,
the youth. And
what about Revenge Tour?
I'm talking. I forgot what I was gonna say. Fine, you go for it. Yeah.
This is a revenge tour for the Bruins. They got embarrassed last year. Embarrassed in front of the whole hockey world. Now they're back and they're hungry and they want it.
I just don't know. The
only thing that the Bruins have on the Panthers is the goaltending.
Yeah.
They both have really good goaltending, but you know they have the pair.
Probably the second best pair in the league behind Shesterkin and Quick.
It's. I don't want.
I think it's neck and neck. It's neck and neck.
It's very neck and neck.
It's very neck and neck.
Swayman's
a great backup, but I think the Rangers. I mean,
but
it's hard to say, but I think the Rangers do us better.
Quick could go and be a starting goalie.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Anyway, Swayman, like I guess you could put him. It is a starter. I wouldn't be as confident putting Swayman as a starter.
He could be a starter on the Devils.
He could be a starter on the Devils or the
Okay,
but also so could Stuart Skinner.
Okay. Well, guys, everyone on this team could be a starter on the Devils. So you know what?
I could be a starting goalie.
Okay. We're gonna show the picks and let's just take a look and see. Yet again, everyone's saying Panthers and let alone in 7.
I said 6.
Except Roe says in 6.
I said in 6.
I'm with.
Because he's a bum.
I mean, do you have anything else to say here, guys?
No, not really.
I think the series will definitely be fun to watch. It's going to be. I think a new playoff rivalry has been created. I think fair enough to say, right? Like,
I
because
think so.
the Panthers did embarrass them in like a big fashion after having the greatest season of all time, losing in the first round. You know, that's like. Embarrassing, and now it's going to add extra motivation. It's going to be.
Marchand's definitely coming for revenge. He's probably going to write a little poem about it. Did you guys hear about that? He's a really good poet.
That's good.
He's a really good poem.
Yeah, that's good.
You can lick it.
You should have wrote a
poem for your notes. Well, I'm gonna take the Panthers in 7 as well. So I'll join the majority here. And now we can talk about your favorite matchup. Everyone's, what I want to talk about.
Let's
talk about
Rangers.
the Rangers and the Canes. I don't even have anyone specifically to talk about this for, so open air.
Rangers in 3.
And 3.
2 at that.
I really do hate both of these teams. They're definitely my least 2 favorite teams in the entire league. But I will say, as much as I hate the Rangers, like, I'm still trying to win, and I really do think the Rangers will beat the Canes. Sebastian Aho, if you ask me, he's one of the worst superstars in the league. He doesn't really stand out to me. And his face doesn't stand out to me either.
Face?
I don't like the way he looks.
He's like an average looking. I think dude.
I think
he's darn.
Sebastian Aho only had 89 points last year. This year.
I'm sorry, only 89 points. I'm sorry.
I know, but for a team of that caliber,
one of the best producers in the league.
Oh my God, this guy has to always argue with me.
You got a statistician over here.
Yeah,
spin out numbers.
I do have my notes. I don't like the Canes team, especially this year. Brent Burns should retire. That beard.
Yeah, before he takes another hockey puck to the teeth.
Yeah, seriously, it's gonna get brain damage.
They acquired Kunechkov from the.
Kunechkov?
Yeah,
Kuznetsov?
Oh, Kuznetsov.
That's so.
Kuznechkov?
How do you say it?
Kuznetsov.
I said Kunechkov, and it's Kuznetsov.
I thought it was Kuznetsov. I thought there was a second K too.
Okay, whatever. Not the point. Point being, anyways.
Isn't it TKOV?
Kuz, K-U-Z.
Why are we arguing about how
The
to
spelling
pronounce
is
it?
not
No,
It
'cause he's
doesn't
wrong.
matter. It doesn't have an impact on how he plays hockey.
Yeah.
I
It
think
does.
It
Ooh,
was.
I have a controversial statement.
Oh no.
We won't go
Gosh.
there. We won't go there. We won't go
Okay,
there.
but anyways, point being, I think that was a little bit of a risk. Honestly, obviously he did produce for them in the first series, but like he made a lot of penalties last night. I'm gonna be honest. He was kind of like, and also he's like a shootout guy, and it's like the playoffs.
Another good
I don't know.
depth
Oh,
player
yeah,
for the
this-
Canes. Another good depth player for the Canes. I don't know about depth, but another good player on the Canes is Svechnikov. He is a don't even. I know you don't even, Joe. All right, Svechnikov. Whatever. Whatever.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
All right. So I think he's a great player. You know, he's really good at shootouts, taking his time. You
The
know.
original Michigan.
He is.
It was for
Yeah,
sure.
that Michigan was pretty good. You know, he is the Michael Scott shooting free throws at penalty shots. You know, it's really Giannis in the NHL. But yeah, he's still a good player. He still scores goals.
Yeah, you guys are really overlooking Marty Natchez.
Oh.
That dude's actually really good too.
Wait, what'd you say?
Marty Natchez, Martin Natchez, or
Nekis? Is his name not Nekis?
Oh my God. We're gonna
Oh
have.
my
Wait,
God,
how's
man!
I thought it was
Holy.
Motan. Nekis. How is it pronounced?
I can't keep defending you, man.
This is an
Clearly, we have to learn how to pronounce some names.
First it's Marchesial,
Oh, no,
then
no.
it's Boeser, now it's Kuchnechkov.
Hockey
Now
names
it's-
are
then
so
it's-
hard.
oh my
Hockey
God.
names are so hard. I cannot do this.
Clearly, our American cast cannot pronounce any non-American
Whatever.
names.
Whatever.
What do you think they were, Necco wafers?
You know what we can't
Whatever,
pronounce.
bro.
Marty Necco wafers?
Whatever.
You know.
Wait, what are you gonna
Damn
tell
it.
me? What are you gonna tell me?
Okay,
It's actually
okay.
pronounced. What are you gonna tell me? Moten St. Louis? Moten St. Louis is not pronounced like that.
I am gonna
I'm
commit
kidding.
assault.
I know it's Moten St. Louis.
We're gonna
I'm
introduce
kidding.
this.
Oh,
I am
Patrick
gonna
Roy?
commit
Patrick
assault.
Roy?
Rangers in 3.
Okay.
Rangers in 3.
Okay. We're gonna. Why don't we-
Islanders
why don't-
coach Patrick Roy?
Shush. Why don't we show?
Patrick Roy.
Why don't we show the picks? 'Cause
Alright.
clearly, we need to talk about that. And well, I mean, it's pretty overwhelming what we all think. The
I
Rangers
still
are gonna
think
win.
the Canes can get some games. I don't think in 5.
I'm in
That's all
agreement
too.
with Roe. I think it's in 6.
Yeah. 5
Yeah,
is
I
tough.
just think that the Islanders put up a fight against them.
But also,
Like, are we
Rangers-
really gonna like
yeah, I'm
the
just saying.
7th place Islanders? Or
The Rangers have had a couple day break, and you know how important it is to have momentum in this playoffs. So
it can go either way. Sometimes you take that break and you come back like
Yeah.
refurbished. Sometimes you take it and like it can go either way. We'll see
Sure.
what happens.
So
Rangers in 3.
And they did play good last night. Like I'm not saying they played bad.
Yeah, it is.
Except for like maybe Panarin missing that wide open tap in. Like that went
He
straight
didn't
through his
see
leg.
it. He didn't see
was
it.
whatever. They
straight
still
through
won.
his leg.
They still won.
They
They still
won the
won.
Whatever.
game, and he scored later.
Yeah, I know.
well, talking about momentum, keeping strength and everything. You guys don't have any of that for the next thing we got to do.
Nah, that's not true. We're gonna get this one.
We have the Mr. C challenge
We're
to end
only
the show.
0 for 4.
Mr.
Only
C
for
challenge.
4. It can only get better from here.
So, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Are you gonna go 1 for 4?
No,
Or-
Yeah.
but yeah.
1 and 4, 1 for 5.
One for
1 for 5.
One
Yeah.
for 1, 4, 5, 1 and 4, whatever. Why don't we show them the first clue so they can have a chance at trying to get this player?
Current player who won the Stanley Cup 3 years in a row.
So wait, he's
Traded.
so
from the
either the
Lightning.
Penguins,
the
or the
Avalanche
Blackhawks. No, Penguins
was
or
2.
Blackhawks.
3 years in a row.
Yeah, the Penguins did it and the Blackhawks. Both
How
of
do
the
you know?
2000s.
How do you know he wasn't a part of the Lightning and then traded to the Avalanche?
He could also have been traded
Oh.
to.
Good.
I didn't even think about that.
You guys also
Yeah,
aren't thinking
no.
about the fact he could have been traded between
Who
2
did,
separate
though?
teams.
Oh, we could have been on 3 different teams.
Think about that.
Who?
He could have gone Lightning, Avs, Golden Knights.
For all you know.
Is there even
Kessel,
anyone
no,
that I
I'm
could think of that? Wait, hold on. But like, what
Phil
about
Kessel?
like
okay.
what about Phil Castle?
No.
You want to take a check?
No, not Phil Kessel.
Kessel looks like
Phil
your dad.
Castle.
I was gonna say, no,
Lock
I
it
was
down.
gonna-
I'm joking.
I was
We'll
gonna say,
take
like-
another.
All right, can
Yeah,
we
I
just
was
see
gonna
the
say,
next clue?
Take your next clip. Take a shot.
Definitely
Phil Kessel kind of looks like your dad.
It's literally Phil Castle.
Patrick Maroon. Lock it in. Pat Maroon. Done. Big rig. Pat Maroon.
Are you guys want
Yup,
to
Patrick
lock
Maroon.
that
I
in?
like it. I like it.
Are you sure you don't want to see the third clue?
No, I do
Let's
not
see the
need
third clue.
Fat Pat, Patrick Maroon, the big rig. He's on the Bruins.
You're right.
I know,
You're
but,
right.
but we don't get any more
Wait.
points for.
You're
like,
right. We don't get more points.
Let's just see it
the-
just in case.
We're saying Pat Maroon right now, but let's see the last.
We don't we don't get any less points for seeing all three clues.
So let's clue 3.
Pat
The
Maroon.
Blues,
Yeah.
the
Pat
Bruins,
Maroon,
the
this is
Devils,
Pat
the Ducks, the Lightning, the Oilers, the Wild. Pat
This is-
Maroon,
this is
lock
Pat
it in.
Maroon. This is
One
Lock
for
it in.
five, baby.
Lock
One
it in.
for five.
Let's go.
So
One
Let's
for five.
go.
I like it. I like this.
let's determine.
Come on.
Is our cast correct with the Mr. C challenge for the first time ever?
Come on.
Go.
And the answer is.
Come on.
Patty
Hey,
Maroon,
all right,
baby.
all right, everybody.
Go.
All right. All right. We got it.
Give me
Finally.
that.
We got
Give
it.
me
Finally.
that.
1 for 5, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. We cracked it.
Well, Joe, you got your
Curses,
wish. You finally, specifically you, beat the Mr.
Yeah.
C challenge.
To be honest, me
You
and
got
Lauren
that.
are not much help here.
Mr. C challenge is over for Joe. He's finally beat the curse.
I've done it.
But to be
So,
fair,
we're
we didn't
going
want
two for
anything
two.
to
We're
do
going
with
two
the
for
show.
two.
Joe is the one that keeps
After the
egging
first,
him on. Let's
after
be
the
cool.
first time, me and Kate were like, all right, we're done.
Yeah,
And Joe's like, give me another play. I got this time. I got it this time.
Got it wrong the second time, too, when we did another show.
And the
Come
third
on,
time,
Marty
and the fourth
Turco
time.
was so close.
Well, you were wrong. So, anyway. You know what? I gotta ask, though, before we close this show out, do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Yes.
Rangers in 3.
PK
P-
Subban
as,
is a bum.
no, he's not.
He does not know what he's talking about. He showed a video in slow motion of a penalty and then said, see, that's the cleanest hit I've ever seen.
As
He
a
literally stuck his stick between his legs, pulled his legs up, and
And then,
Okay.
and then whoever that other dude was came and shouldered him in the face.
yeah.
I have my hand up.
So Rowan wants me to call on him like a
I have my
classic.
hand
So,
up.
Rowan, what do you got?
As Chance the Rapper once infamously said, as they say in hockey, let's do that hockey.
Let's do that hockey.
Oh, and I also want to announce one more thing. My baseball fantasy team finally won a week. They are 1-5 now. They are 1-5. They have finally won.
Oh my god.
Okay. So
Shout out Fernando Tatis Jr.
shout out Rowan's baseball team. Shout out
Shout out
Let's Do
Francisco
That-
Lindor.
Shout out Let's Do That Hockey. And we're gonna shout out NHL Keeping Score
Shout
one
out
more
Sammy
time.
Sosa.
And Shohei.
We're-
And
we're-
Shohei's
We're shouting out everybody.
And Shohei's
Evgeny Kuznetsov.
translator.
We're shouting out everybody. Let's shout out the end of the show, and that'll do it for this edition of NHL Keeping Score. Thank you for joining us here for round number 2. Don't go too far because we will be back for a third round. What will we go? The conference finals?
Yes.
Hockey.
Yes, ma'am.
So obviously stay tuned. We'll be right back. Or well, we won't be right back, but we'll be back with NHL Keeping Score.
Check Hughes for
Conference finals of hockey.
Good job, everybody. Good job.